are the Millie Goats. My contacts are dry. There's humidity and thunderstorms everywhere. It is episode 413, July 8th, 2026. Let us be the first to wish you and yours a happy National Video Game Day. Yes. And shout out, happy birthday to my mom via the podcast. Will be out tomorrow. If you're listening to the podcast audio version, know that we shout out people on the virtual audience, such as B. McCormick, who is here, already talking ice products. Yes, that's what we like to see. What's up, B. McCormick? Big time show. Ladies and gentlemen, football is on the horizon. We're still going to talk a little World Cup, even though USA got absolutely obliterated, humiliated, bamboozled, led us all astray. We got hoodwinked, run amok, whatever you want to call it. Complete disaster class. I think G.U.Y.S is going to be on his way here. I'm AK. Today on the show, we're going to be talking World Cup quarterfinals. We're going to be touching briefly, very briefly, on Wimbledon. And then the NFC South preview, where we ask 6 questions for the NFC South. Our really early preview, we got the Scottish Open, make the cut parlay, top 10 types of ice, all kinds of other stuff. I think, pretty good show for not, we don't have any sports on right now of meaning. MLB, I've got that on my TV over here. And it's about to be All-Star break. So we got the Home Run Derby coming up. We got the All-Star game. We're going to have the Wimbledon finals this weekend. We're going to have World Cup. So, we're talking, we're talking weeks. We got a beach trip coming up with the boys. It's going to be phenomenal. Shout out late B-Day to my dad. Happy birthday to my mom. I think I already said that. But we had a 4th of July get together. All my brothers, my sister, siblings came down, nieces, nephews. It was incredible. It is it's extremely difficult. You realize that you need your sleep. I'm slowly starting to realize I was always a guy that just stayed up forever, could always stay up, get up, ice, freaking absolutely humming no matter what. But as I'm getting older, sleep, sleep's very important. I've been exhausted this week. So, but we're getting back on track. So we're going to talk some sports. It's a football show, B. McCormick. You absolutely know it's a football show. We're getting there. We're tickling. We're going to talk a little. We're going to put to bed the USA soccer thing, because it's ridiculous. Now we've got people coming out and saying, "Oh, you can't do this and you can't pay for soccer that," and it's like, look, we stink. It's okay. We stink. Get over it. We got Enemy Dude. He says, "Yo, what's up, man? How's your night going?" It's going pretty good. We're about to get into the meat of the show, so we want to thank one of our proud partners at howdy.hats.nc on Instagram. She presses our hats for us. Once we get this absolute show going on at our house to calm down, we have a whole bunch of construction going on. If you listen to the show, you know that I've been talking about that a lot. I'm going to start being able to have a little more bandwidth to mail out hats and stuff. So shout out to her. Shout out to Howdy Hats. But let's talk a little the video games, National Video Game Day. This is crazy. So before we get into sports and stuff, I was looking up Video Game Day, and video games, played them whenever I was a kid, so on and so forth. The best gaming console, they did a survey of 1,000 Americans here from Entertainment Marketing Agency for National Video Game Day. The best gaming console was a dead split tie between PlayStation and Xbox, 38% and 38%, okay? Nintendo was number 3 at 21%. What's the best video game franchise of all time? Any guesses from the crowd? There's a clear number 1 and number 2. Actually, some of the names on this list are pretty cool. There's a top 10. I'll rattle them off for you. Super Mario Bros. Is the best video game franchise of all time, which is ironic because 21% for Nintendo is the best gaming console. Call of Duty, number 2. Nothing like Call of Duty Warzone with the boys. Phenomenal. Number 3 is Donkey Kong. Grand Theft Auto 4. Number 5 is Pokemon. Loved Pokemon. My brothers and I used to play Pokemon all the time. Zelda was number 6. Sonic the Hedgehog was number 7. Final Fantasy 8. Halo, number 9. And then Crash Bandicoot. How often do you play video games? Dude, B. McCormick. Smash Bros. Is so underrated. That is one of the best games ever. Every day people play video games, 31%, rarely 31%, and then people 2 to 3 times a week, 23%. When do people like to play their games on their phones? I don't care about that. I'm not doing that. I think the average age of a gamer is 35, according to a recent study. This proves that gaming marketing is expanding beyond kids. Well, that's because video games got invented whenever we were kids. So we grew up with video games. And now that we played them for so long, we got really good at them. So the worst video game of all time, the Atari game E.T. is widely regarded as the worst video game of all time. It was so bad that the creators literally buried copies of the game in New Mexico desert. That's pretty sad. How do you mess up E.T., dude? How do you mess up E.T.? The greatest fighting game of all time, Mortal Kombat, didn't have a name for 6 months of its development. How about that, dude? Mortal Kombat was so good. All the Reptile, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, some of the greatest names ever, dude. The game Chex Quest was released as part of a Chex cereal promotion. It was the first video game ever to come as a cereal box prize. Huh. Dude, what a great time that was, by the way. Shout out video games. That you used to be able to get actual prizes in your cereal box. Kids today don't realize, man. You had siblings, you were eating that cereal. That was genius. You would try to eat all the cereal before your siblings could eat the cereal to see who got the prize. The rules were you couldn't dig into the cereal. So you weren't allowed to dig in the cereal, and it just had to kind of fall in your bowl, and then you got the prize. But shout out to cereal because, now they do all this. You got to enter digital codes and have a QR code and sign up and make a profile on a website and all this BS. It's absolute nonsense. When they used to just be like, hey, here's a prize. One day you're pouring your cereal, boom, right in your bowl. You've got it immediately. And it was awesome. And the prizes were so stupid. But I'm telling you, people don't know what it was like back in the day. Okay. That's my monologue. Here we go. Let's get to some sports. Everybody, shh. Ladies and gentlemen. J-Vi's here. Ladies and gentlemen, he's back. You're muted. There you go.
Who's back?
You're back. Announcements. 52 days until college football is back.
I could have sworn that you sent yesterday that it was 61 days.
I did, and then I started doing some research, and I don't know when that was from. I saw it online, and I was like, ooh, Maru. Shout out Utah State. And I'm pretty sure they were counting the day until week 1, which is cowardly. Week 0 counts. I don't know why people don't count that as football. It's so stupid. 52 days, dude.
Well, yeah, I guess it would be the Thursday game on week 1, too. So I'm sitting here right here, it says 64 days till week 1.
Dude, we don't know. 52 days.
But training camp, that's for NFL, though, right?
Yep, NFL found this new. I found this new.
Love that.
Account.
Love that.
King NFL Stats on Twitter at King NFL Stats. Training camp for the NFL. So college football, 52 days. NFL, training camp in 14 days. Hey, that's whenever we go to the beach. Shout out us. Hall of Fame game.
Ooh, should we live stream our team's opening training camp day?
Let's go, dude. Should we do a training camp on the beach and just put that as the video?
Combine on the beach?
There's going to be some kind of combine. It's probably not going to be anything athletic. Hall of Fame game, 29 days. Week 1, 64 days. Oh, the Super Bowl, don't do that. Don't, now you're counting down the end of football. You had us go until then. Come on, dude.
That was the Vince McMahon right there.
He got us, dude. He got us right at the end. So there we go. I almost want to do a top 10 things I miss about football. Like we could probably
what is college football zone doing though? 52 days until college football is back. Shout out Edge. But then they have a picture of a guy just wearing the number 2. Put a
Should've been
guy that wears
52.
52 on there.
Good idea. That's a very bad. We should. I'm going to comment below that on College Football Zone. Be like,
Can we
hey,
get a high school picture of Edge and just post it underneath it, wearing 52?
yes, we should.
With his cowboy collar. I bet
I was
Edge was
gonna
a
say,
cowboy collar guy.
definitely cowboy collar and neck roll.
Shock pads. Oh, yeah. Shock pads.
He had big. There's no chance he didn't have big shoulder pads.
In a loose
Giant.
jersey. In a loose jersey.
You kidding me with the really long sleeve that comes down past his biceps? He probably had to roll up in tape. Yeah, you know that guy with the big hole jerseys.
Yeah.
Not even the not even the nice.
Yeah. What we were wearing in C team, that's what Edge was wearing on varsity.
Dude, shout out App State for the longest jerseys ever in history. Our first couple of years. Holy cow.
Our national championship years.
Oh my gosh, dude. Those things, they look like a sorority girl's tube dress.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, they probably wouldn't even wore those. All right. So football's almost back. Let's put a bow on this USA soccer thing, dude. I'm so now everybody's reacting to the post aftermath of like, oh, USA soccer, we'll never be successful because youth soccer's not affordable, and Christian Pulisic isn't touchable, and all this. Like Landon Donovan's out there, all the guys are getting in their shots now. Like when I played, this and that, and it's like, look, man,
they can hang that hat though. They have made it the furthest than any other U.S. national team other than 1930 when they made it to the semifinals, and I think there was only 4 teams in the whole tournament.
Right.
So it's like the 79 Dolphins. Like they were on the last team to go undefeated. They can do that. They were the last team to do it. But I know. I said it last time or on Sunday. I've never gotten on his bandwagon to begin with, just because he does what he did. When it's time to play for the U.S., he does that every single time. He leaves games early. He gets dinged up. He doesn't produce what we're told he should be doing. So I've ever gotten on his fanhood card.
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed in this guy. Yeah. But I'm not. I mean, again, like I said it the other day, we were in the top 16 in the world. We were ranked like 16th. So it's exactly what we were supposed to do.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's like, oh, the loss to Belgium in the World Cup, it drew 30 million viewers on Fox, the most watched soccer telecast in U.S. history. Because there is no better marketing team ever in the world than
the United States.
Like, we are the Paul Heyman of sports. Like, we will talk up our own guys so great that you can't not tune in, dude. Like, the worst part about this
I thought you had a funny thing too. You said in the chat, it was when our guy got the red card and they were like, we should appeal it. And you're just like, the world doesn't know what USA Twitter looks like when something doesn't go their way. And sure enough, a couple days later, it gets overturned.
I'm telling you, dude, like the last thing you wanted to do was give the American Twitter a reason to go back and find every highlight that referee has ever had about how he screwed up, because there's nobody better in the world than us at finding that stuff on the internet. Like, you want to put a World Cup up of who can find stuff on the internet. Americans are going to beat you down every time. Like, it's not even.
I mean, like, it's, you better be Jesus, because they will find dirt on you.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, 100%, dude. But it was the perfect time. Like, we were hosting the World Cup. All they had to do was get to the round of 8, and they would have been considered American heroes. So,
I mean, I don't know. We talked a little bit about it on Sunday, and I just still can't believe, because I sent y'all that tweet about the betting. I literally in my life could not believe that Belgium was the underdog. Yeah. I just couldn't believe it. They were sitting at plus 100 to advance. We have never been in the same.
Off of us. We beat them.
We haven't been in the same stratosphere as Belgium in the past 12 years. I just couldn't believe it. And I sat on my couch, and when we scored that free kick, I jumped up and gave a fist pump, and I was like, yeah! Like, I just thought we were in the game. Dude. I believed, but before the game, I knew what was going to happen. it was inevitable, but I did believe there for a while. I think my wife thought I was crazy because she doesn't even see me jump up like that for Bills games.
I ran out to the back deck and was yelling down to my family, like, "Did you see that? Did you see that? We're back in it." And I went back inside, and I was like, and I went back out there, and I was like, we lost the lead. I went in and I went out. I was like the Homer Simpson meme, dude.
I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't know about you when he first made that free kick.
Oh,
the angle of it, like, it didn't look like it was deflected. It looked like he hit another knuckler ball, and he put that goalie on skates. And that goalie was doing that drill in the weight room where you're on slides and you slide from one end to the other end because he didn't know where that ball was going.
None.
And I just thought it was the most amazing shot. Then I saw it was deflected. I was like, okay, we had some luck, but look, we're still back in it. Like it's 0-0 now.
That was our bounce. Luck's going to go our way.
Yeah. And yeah, like you said, you try to go pee and you come back, the game's 2-1 again. You're like, did they take our goal away? What happened?
Yep, it was terrible. Are those the jerseys they wore? Did it really have USA versus Belgium, Seattle, Washington, July 6th?
Yeah, they have every game. Every game has that on it.
Does it really?
Yeah, so because they trade. That's where trading jerseys started, is soccer. So when they trade jerseys, it already has what game it was.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Every game they have that on there. Every team, every game.
I didn't know that. I did not know. Every soccer game ever?
Well, in the past, I don't know, 20 years.
I don't like that. I did not know that. First of all, we're never going to win with collars like these on our jerseys. It's like a reverse. It's reverse. Like,
it almost looks like, you cut your collar or it's that workout shirt that you've been worn too much.
I need Spain or Brazil to have like a really deep V jersey. That would be hilarious, dude. But we were never going to win with these jerseys. When we came out in these blue jerseys, I was like, absolutely not. This is over.
We need the flag jersey. You got to wear the flag jersey.
100%. So I don't know what happened. I don't know if we got bullied, but whatever. Apparently the people are mad at the Belgians for doing the Trump dance in the locker room. Like, dude, if you don't want to get danced on, then win.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, you can't be mad if they do something after they, didn't barely win, didn't upset us.
Worst game of the tournament.
The betting would be saying that they upset
Every
us.
other game was was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Except
extra
for this
time
one.
Goal, PKs, yeah.
Like comebacks, like here you go. Landon Donovan, he's getting in the magic. He said, I speak to people at U.S. Soccer. I speak to his sponsors talking about Pulisic, his teammates, speak to the staff and the coaches. People are fed up with the way things are handled around him. There's just this sense about him that you can't get to him. And he's saying that it's like his team won't allow you. Like you ask him to do an interview. He says, no, he doesn't shake people's hands and walk,
Is he the Russell Wilson of soccer?
Damn, that's a great point. At least Russell Wilson gets in front of a camera.
Also, yeah, I mean, he probably does in Europe, but we don't watch that. But anyway,
I saw he made $80 million in Chelsea or whatever he plays.
Yeah. Landon Donovan said something because Pulisic came out and said, about him getting dinged up, that at first I think he said he twisted his ankle, then he corrected himself and said he sprained his ankle. And Landon Donovan goes, you would have had to carry me off that field.
He said he tore his hamstring off the bone or something when they were playing Ghana in the World Cup one time. They said nobody knew about it.
But
I mean, look at the hockey guys, dude. Jack Hughes got his face caved in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But look, soccer right now, the World Cup, has turned into the SEC. Out of the 8 teams left, 6 of them are from Europe. We're basically watching the Euros that happens, 2 years in between the World Cup. I mean, it's a huge tournament in Europe. All the European teams play in it. That's basically what the World Cup is now. It's the Euros. There's 6 out of the 8 teams are from Europe.
That's disgusting.
One from South America, one from Africa.
College Football Playoff Committee is about to get a hold of this thing.
I just say, it looks like the SEC. Is Europe the SEC of soccer?
I guess it would have to be, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It just means,
how do you say? Who's the Big Ten? Who's the Big Ten?
I don't know that much about soccer, dude.
It might have to be.
Is it Africa?
I think it's Africa. I think Africa has surpassed South America.
Are we group of 5?
Yes, 100%.
Damn, USA's group of
North
5.
America is North
America. Okay. Yeah, we did. We got in. We got in the 16.
Yeah, we made the playoffs. We get a team in.
That's a good comp. USA got knocked out last night. This is from Jack Settleman from Snackback Sports. Ticket prices have tanked across the board.
Wow.
They've gone down over $2,000 for some of them. The semifinals has gone down $2,000 per ticket. The final has gone down over about $3,000 per ticket. That's crazy.
Yeah.
People have to be disgusted with the U.S. for getting knocked out there. All they needed to do was make the quarters for everybody to be happy about soccer. Now everybody's like, why did I get hyped up again?
I think it has to do more with how they lost. Like
we
looked like we didn't belong. If we would have gone out there and lost in penalty kicks, it's more like, oh, we were just unlucky. We were there, we had it, we're good. Like we still believe because now we can't wait till next year because we'll have experience and what da 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 da. But the fact that we just got absolutely annihilated, dominated for 89 minutes, other than that 1 minute that it was tied, we just looked like we didn't belong. So I think
that 1 minute was so awesome.
Yeah,
that was so great.
Yeah,
I'll always have that from this World Cup
because it's like when it was 0-0, it was nervousness. That was first 7, 8, 9 minutes was nervousness that you're just like, we just got to settle in here. We're gonna be all right. We got to settle in. We're nervous, and then we're down. It's just like, oh my gosh, like we're already losing. Of course, we're not. We couldn't settle in, and then it's that minute of excitement because we tied it up. We're like, yeah, and then it was back down,
and the wheels came. But I knew we were in trouble after that first goal. I was like, they're not communicating. They're not on the same page. That's bad. All right. Some other team news from losers, Cape Verde. Inter Miami, who Messi plays for, are interested in signing Cape Verde keeper Vozina, and he's currently a free agent. That would be sick. And I bet you Messi was like, hey, because didn't they play Cape Verde? Mm-hmm. No. Who played Cape Verde?
France. No, France didn't play. France played Paraguay. Argentina did. They won in extra time.
Okay. There you go. So Messi was probably like, hey, sign this guy.
Yeah. He's like, hey, I'm going to give my guys a call and, tell your agent to be ready.
Yep. That was absolutely be like, hey, let's go down there.
I mean, that guy had a great tournament though. Him and the,
he's incredible.
The Congo guy. Both of those guys had great tournaments. I wouldn't be surprised if in an Italian league, maybe one step under the Premier League reaches out to these guys.
Love to see stuff like that, dude. Messi's like, also, I'm old, you're old. We could actually do like old guy stuff and hang out. I'm not going out clubbing every night in Miami, so I need somebody to go smoke a cigar with or something.
Yeah, drink a glass of wine.
All right, final World Cup from yesterday, July 7th. Switzerland, Colombia, penalty kicks. That was electric. Switzerland, dude, team of destiny. They got to be the team of destiny. Them in Morocco.
At Norway. I mean, Norway's the size of South Carolina. As far as people.
Crazy.
Norway has 5.something million people. Like that's about how many people the state of South Carolina has. And they're in the quarterfinals of the World Cup.
I love Switzerland's coach, dude. That guy looks just like Tony Stark. Looks just like Tony Stark.
Colombia just couldn't score. They had such a hard time scoring this tournament.
Yeah,
the goal is surprising.
Switzerland's keeper was pretty good.
Yeah,
this game. But dude, it's so hard watching people miss penalty kicks because they'll never forget that ever.
No,
ever.
They won't be allowed to. They'll be reminded of it everywhere they go.
And then Argentina and Egypt, dude. That was nuts. What a game.
I missed all the excitement,
dude. It was on at work. We're gonna go over this in a second, but it was on at work. Egypt's up 2-0. I'm over there, treating patients and stuff, and you could see all the Egyptian guys celebrating. Then it got to 3-0, but it got called back because of a foul, like 90 minutes or 90 yards away or whatever. and then their coach got a red card, and Argentina scored 3 goals in like 10 minutes.
Yeah. We were setting up for an interview. I had it on. I saw the two Egypt goals. I was like, we're kind of on a time crunch. I need to really lock in here. Let me turn this game off because it's probably over. And then my phone, I could feel my phone in my pocket vibrating. So I knew it was the group message going off. It was like, Messi, oh my God, did you see that? I was like, damn it. Why did I turn
Dude, it was nuts. It was crazy. When Messi scored the goal to tie it up, I was like, it's over. They're not losing this game.
Yeah.
But he had an absolute laser, too. I don't know if you saw the goal, but it was.
I went back and watched the highlights. Yeah.
So,
I'm surprised you didn't do the 28-3 meme for it.
Tom Brady said it, and then I was like, damn it.
Yeah.
We've been saying 28-3 like the entire 2 months. Every time somebody's blown a huge lead. When Tom Brady says it, nobody else is going to pay attention to our meme.
Yeah. Are they going to think we copied him?
Exactly.
Or did we?
So, he was, yes, because he actually was the 28-3 meme.
I was wondering how long it was going to take you.
I was like, wait a minute. Okay. So the quarterfinals are set. Tomorrow, France and Morocco. Friday, Spain and Belgium. Should have been us, losers. Saturday, you got a double header. Norway and England. Argentina.
That's going to be a great match.
Norway and England? Oh, yeah. Incredible. So, this should be some really awesome soccer.
France and Morocco is a rematch from the last World Cup. And Morocco wants revenge.
Damn, revenge game?
Yeah. So France better come ready to play. Like, I don't think they came out ready to play against Paraguay. And, they said Paraguay played dirty.
Oh, yeah.
You could argue yes or no, whatever. But they didn't come out. They thought they were going to kill Paraguay. And they got to come to play against Morocco. Morocco's a good team.
All right, I watched the entire Belgium-USA game, and I don't know who the hell that guy is with the phenomenal hair. I didn't see him once.
He didn't play.
Okay, no wonder. I was like, I don't know who that guy is.
They rested him.
They rested a guy against us?
They rested their 3 best players. Those 2 guys that came on at the end, one of the guys that scored, and then the other guys with dreads. Those are 2 of their 3 best players. They didn't bring them in until the 70th minute.
What?
That's what's so embarrassing about it.
They were already up 3-0.
Yeah. They beat us with subs. They dog walked us.
Belong at all.
They dog walked us with subs.
Wow. We were a week 18 game.
Yeah.
That's terrible. I didn't know that. I was wondering. I'm like, I don't know who that guy is. I watched the whole game, never saw him.
He's an older guy. Like, you could argue he's their best player. Not like he has been their best player for many years, but he's like 36 now, so he's kind of aging out, but people still probably would consider him their best player. But he shouldn't be playing the whole game, not at our age, and he's not Messi.
Well, our guy did, Tim Ream.
He should have not been playing any of the game.
No. All right, so we got to build a parlay. There's only one thing to do, okay?
Yeah.
France and Morocco. Morocco is plus 295 to qualify. I guess that means to win.
Yeah, you can't. You're not just screen sharing.
No, I'm not.
See, I don't love those odds to qualify because all they have to do is win. I would go for the parlay that I would do based on these.
Here he goes.
And I can't even do it because now, since I live in South Carolina, I can't even look at DraftKings Sportsbook. It sends me to predictions, which is different.
Yeah.
But I would look at to win because the win is broken into the 3 win, lose, or draw within the 90 minutes plus extra time. So if it went to the plus stoppage time, if it went into those 2 extra time periods, and you didn't, that would be a draw because it'd be 1-1.
Yeah.
So I would look at that for like, because you're just like, I don't know. I would pick a team to win in regulation before I would pick just to qualify, unless it was like minus 150 or higher. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, here's what we have to do. We got to pick. France is going to win, right?
I would pick France to win.
Okay,
I would pick
let's go.
France to win in 90 minutes.
Then you pick Spain.
Yes. I would pick
Okay.
Spain.
I would take Norway.
I would also take Norway.
There it is. That's what's going to make this thing nice. Would you take Switzerland? No way. There's no way. Argentina won't die, dude.
I don't, yeah, but I do worry about Argentina because of that. You know, they've played 2 really close games in a row. But
So if you,
I would pick Argentina to win.
So if you do that, you do that. Got that. You pick Argentina. There you go. You're looking at oh, shoot. What did I just do?
But, like, do you think any of these games are going to go to extra time or PKs?
That's plus 510. So you could probably get a boost somewhere over there.
Yeah, but do you think that any of these games are going to go to extra time or PKs?
Oh, yeah. I think they will. I think at least one of them will.
See, I would pick just Norway to qualify. All the other games, I would pick them to win in 90 minutes, and your odds are going to go much higher.
Okay.
There's plus 500 and something. So do Norway to qualify.
Okay.
Go to the actual match. Click on the actual match.
Where it says more bets.
Yep. And pick
France to win money line, which is 90 minutes.
Yes.
Add that bad boy in there. Why is this screen so huge? There you go. And we go back and we go into Spain. We think they're going to win in 90 minutes.
Yes.
Okay, so there you go.
Because I don't think Belgium's defense is that great.
And then Argentina to win in 90 minutes.
Yes.
And that gets you at plus 1,000.
See, you doubled your bet there.
They cut them in half, essentially.
Yeah.
The odds. Maybe I'll do both.
So that's what I would do.
Okay. So there you go.
Because you're still picking them to win. You're just picking them to win in regulation instead of the extra time or PKs.
Okay.
But you also single all those bets.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, these times suck. Who plays it Thursday at 4? You're the only game on. Put this thing in prime time. Why would you play Friday at 3? What are you doing?
You know why?
Why?
Because it's prime time for those countries.
Oh, didn't even think about that.
It's 9:00 in France. You know, it's probably 10 o'clock in Morocco. It's, for Friday, that game's at 8 p.m. for both of those countries.
That sucks.
Yeah. If U.S. was playing, I bet Spain and Belgium on a Friday night would be at 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Or 8 o'clock.
Or Spain and USA?
Yeah, Spain and USA.
That sucks. I was wondering, I'm like, those are the worst times I've ever seen. I mean, you got one game on and you're putting it at 4 o'clock. People aren't even off work.
Yeah. 3 o'clock on Friday.
All right. At least we got some late games on Saturday. I like that. You get a little double header, 5 p.m. Norway, England.
Yeah, I mean, Argentina is probably West Coast time.
But I like to be able to sit down and with, the kids go to bed and just kind of enjoy a game,
Yeah.
So.
God, I'm going to be, jeez.
There you go. Anything else on the World Cup?
No.
All right. The first time in Wimbledon Open era, featuring 4 first-time ladies Wimbledon semifinalists. There's 2. I think that's Russian. That's not Russian, is it? I don't know. I don't know what any of those flags are except for USA Coco Golf. Let's go. I think it's either Russian or Czech. I don't know.
No, it's not Russian. That's not the Russia flag.
It's not. No, I don't. Yeah, I don't think it is. It must be Czech. I think it's Czech.
Yeah, Russia flag is 3 horizontal lines.
Is it?
Yeah.
What colors?
Red, white, and blue.
Oh yes, I know. Okay, yep, I got you. That's a Czech flag.
Yeah,
Gotta
it is
be.
a Czech flag.
There you go. So there you go. We got an American in there. Let's go for the ladies. Let's go Coco Golf. And in the men's side, Yannick Sinner plays or will face off against Novak Djokovic. The Joker's back. And on the other side, Arthur Ferry versus Alexander Sasha Verev. Okay, and he won the French Open. So Djokovic won like a 5-hour match the other day.
Jeez.
Yeah. For him and Messi, dude, 39 years old.
Where's Carlos?
Alcaraz, he's hurt. He hurt his wrist. So should be electric. I don't know when these are, but shout out tennis because on Sunday morning we'll wake up and watch this match. One of these. Can't remember when the women's is. Women's might be Saturday. There you go. Wimbledon Saturday. Then you got the Scottish Open. Well, that probably starts tonight. So
probably why the games are later on Saturday.
You're probably right. So there you go. Anything on Wimbledon?
No.
Okay. College football news. Big 12, Monster Energy entered a multi-year agreement. Brett Yormark has announced. Schools will have jersey patches and field logos featuring the brand Monster Energy. What do you think? I didn't even know people drank Monster Energy still.
You'd be surprised. I don't love it on the jersey. Do whatever you want on the field. I don't love it on the jersey, but because that's going to make me think that Monster Energy is making jerseys now.
That's true.
But I do like the correlation. You know, you think as Big 12 is electric, put up a lot of points.
No defense.
High flying offense.
High octane.
So I love the correlation here, but don't give it to me on the jerseys. You put it on the field beside the logo. I don't care. Or make the Big 12 logo with Monster Energy lettering.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I like that. Just add another team. Just be like Big 13 and use the Monster Paw or whatever that is. I do like that Yormark is like, hey, just pay our whole conference so that our whole conference can get better. I didn't even read the article. I don't really care that much about it because it's probably, who knows, like $20 or $30 million, I think. So good for them. We need to get our patch on a jersey. We need to come up with some money.
Yes, let's start a GoFundMe.
Write it off on our taxes, dude. Also, Boise State Spencer Danielson to Pete Nakos on playing Oregon week 1. He says, quote, "You're always going to have one of those games. This is outside your weight class. But you know what? You don't have to beat them 10 times. You have to find a way to beat them once, right?" Loser talk. Loser talk, dude. Everybody likes you until this. What do you mean outside your weight class, dude? Come on.
Yeah, we didn't say that when we beat Michigan.
No, we said it's the same 100 yards. Did you just make that?
Do you see that? Can you see that?
No, it's like it's so bright. It's so neon that I can't get it to focus.
I'll just send it to you.
Send it to me. I don't like this loser talk from Boise State.
Yeah.
What do you mean outside your weight class, dude? I don't like it. You went toe to toe with them not too long ago. Let's speak a little more highly of ourselves.
Yeah, I mean, that kind of got you in the playoffs 2 years ago because you lost to Oregon by 1, or you lost to Oregon on a last-second field goal or something. You know, it got you that higher seed in the playoffs. So
that looks like a ring. That looks like a ring that a travel baseball U8 team would get if they won. Or a belt buckle that somebody would somebody would give them. But yeah, dude, I don't like this Boise State loser talk. What's he trying to do? He's already telling his kids that you're not in the same stratosphere as them. That's so stupid.
Could you imagine, if Coach Moore did that, said that before we went and played Michigan?
Yeah. You got to be able to read the room better than that, Boise State. Come on. How about this from TaylorMade Golf? The baseball collection celebrates America's favorite pastime with TP5, TP5X, picks golf balls and ballpark themed head covers. Their baseball or their golf ball has baseball seams on it. It looks awesome. Can't wait to find one of those whenever we go play around.
Is golf saving baseball?
How many times are people going to yell Randy Johnson slider? Like, are you going to tee that thing up like you're about to throw a two-seamer, or are you going to team it up like a four-seamer? Like, if people actually going to think the seams are going to affect the ball?
Knuckleball.
Yes. It's incredible.
Mainly because you have no idea where it's going.
All right. We're going to bring up the NFC South graphic that we did last time, which is a 6-pack of questions that we come up with to ask. Hold on. Oh no, I've got so many different tabs open here. There it is. There we go. Hold on. Let me zoom in here.
What are you doing?
Huh?
What are you doing?
I'm pulling up I didn't change. Hold on. I got to change the lettering here. Still says AFC South. Now we're back. Now we're going NFC South. Okay. So
should have Quags on tonight.
We should have. We can still send the link. NFC South preview. Here we go. Panthers won this thing in 2025 last year. They won it at 8-9. Remember that? I think did they lose their last game? It was a 3-way tiebreaker that the NFC South won.
They did lose their last game.
And then the Falcons won, which means
played the Seahawks.
Yes, that's right. They got destroyed, didn't they?
Yeah.
And then the Falcons beat the Bucks. And all the Bucks had to do was win, and they would have gotten in. But it was something crazy. So the Falcons, they fired their coach, Raheem Morris, and they hired Kevin Stefanski. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
They got rid of Kirk Cousins. They bring in Tua, right? Tyler Algier out, but they brought in somebody else to play running back along with Bijan. No, wait, Tyler Algier went to – where did he go to? Where he got cucked to not being the lead back. Panthers, they get Jalen Phillips, also Devin Lloyd from the Jags, and Kenny Pickett. They bring him in.
I can't believe you said that.
Saints, they're all in on Tyler Shuck. Kellen Moore's the coach. Restructured Alvin Kamara, some of the older players, I think, didn't Cam Jordan leave?
I think so.
The Bucks completely collapsed at the end of the year. They were like 7-1, and then they just completely collapsed. And who else did the Bucks brought in?
They lost Mike Evans.
They lost Mike Evans. Big time loss. Yeah, there you go, dude.
Is Godwin back?
Yes. Hold on. The Tampa Bay Bucks drafted. Why does this keep flying back up to the top? It's going to piss me off. They drafted 14 rookies, or they signed 14 undrafted rookies right after the draft, including former Kansas quarterback Jalen Daniels. I freaking told you, dude. It's Jalon Daniels. So that's where he went. I knew it. So yeah. I forgot the Saints brought in Travis Etienne. Forgot about that.
But didn't let go of Kamara.
No. They're gonna have
and they're the same back. They both catch balls out of the backfield.
Yes. And then Travis Etienne said that his name was pronounced Travis Etienne or some French weird name. Now that he went Brian Kelly on him. So
It's his home. That's his home state, dude.
Well, apparently, he said everybody's been pronouncing his name wrong. So everybody loved the Panthers draft. Remember that? They drafted that tackle from Georgia, Monroe Freeling. Chris Brazzell, the wide receiver from Tennessee. And then the Atlanta Falcons, they brought in Jahan Dotson. That's pretty much it. And then they drafted.
They had that one Pitts, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. And then they had that one guy get in trouble. They're Pierce from last year. So, and they drafted a cornerback from. Didn't they draft? Oh, they have the Terrell brothers.
Yes.
Yeah, from Clemson. There you go. So that brings you up to speed on the NFC South. So this division sucks. It's the least favored division to win the Super Bowl at plus 1,800. Absolute joke.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that I don't think any of the teams did anything to make me think it's going to be any different than last year.
No,
they kind of all beat each other up. I don't know what division they are matched up with this year for scheduling purposes, but that could matter for a little bit of their record. That could improve their record, or it could keep it the same or worse.
Yeah. So they play the Bears, the Packers, the Vikings. It looks like they're going to play the NFC North. And the Lions, yeah. Looks like they're playing the NFC North. And then I think they play the NFC North and then the AFC North. So they're going to play the Ravens, Steelers, Browns, Bengals. That's not a very good matchup for scheduling.
No.
That's not good, dude, for a division that was.
And they were matched up against the NFC West last year because they played the Niners, they played the Seahawks and Rams,
and they got stomped because that was the best division in football.
No, they beat the Rams.
Oh, that's right, they did beat the Rams. My gosh, and they almost beat them in the playoffs.
Yeah,
that's right. The Panthers hosted the Rams.
Yeah,
forgot about that.
And they were in the game.
Oh yeah, it was a great game. I remember that dude dropped the pick. Remember?
Yeah,
could have ended it. Could have been over.
Yeah.
They lost 34-30. That game was awesome. I remember that. So the whole Dave Canales thing, but yeah, they're playing the AFC North and the NFC North. That's a tough. So the division, the favorite NFC South is the Bucks at plus 164. Then the Saints at plus 265. Then the Panthers at plus 310. And then the Falcons at plus 425. So that's that. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to ask questions like we did last week. Okay. The first question for this division, because it's too much to be like, we're going to go through every single team. We did a brief overview. We did a recap, whatever. First, actually, who's your favorite jersey in this division? Who has the best jersey? I feel like I like the Falcons a lot. I don't like the Bucks. Well, if it's the Bucks orange.
Yeah, Bucks orange for sure.
We're going traditional.
I just like black and gold, dude. I'm a black and gold guy. Went to college. All black Saints jerseys.
No. Panthers tank this year. Canales gets fired. McDermott gets hired. Rookie and Maru get a Super Bowl.
Is BMO McDermott guy now?
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
No. If you had to give me what the best jersey in this thing is, it's going to be the Falcons. I like the Falcons jerseys.
Rookie has won 4 straight divisional titles. 3 in Buffalo, came to Carolina. Panthers win. Is he the glue in the locker room?
Locker room guy. You can't dispute that. He should use that in his contract negotiations. Be like, look, I'm not saying, but I'm just saying. Yeah, shout out. I mean, big time move. We didn't even mention the Panthers re-signed Sam Martin.
Do they get rings for winning the division, you think?
I don't think so, because Kilgore, he got for winning the NFC and the AFC. I don't think he ever showed us a divisional ring, though.
Yeah, but was it just combined because they won both?
Yeah. I don't know. We'll have to ask him.
Rookie's never showed me a divisional ring, so
Yeah,
I'm assuming he's never gotten one.
Yeah, I don't think they do that. If you ask them, they're probably like, yeah, we just want money. So, which quarterback in the NFC South will have the most touchdown passes? Do you want me to read off the over-unders? I can do that for you real quick.
Sure.
I lost my place. Oh, actually, this is a fun. We'll do this at the end. Don't let me forget. Actually, let's do it now before I do forget. Which team is most likely to go 6-0 in the division? The Bucks are plus 1,200. The Saints are plus 3,500. The Panthers are plus 3,500, and the Falcons are plus 5,500. Do you think any one of those is going to go 6-0? That's a fun bet.
Yeah, I don't think any of them will go 6-0. If I had to guess, God, well, I'd want to do more research. When do the Panthers and Bucks play each other? If they play each other earlier in the season, I would say the Bucks win. But if they play each other late in the season, Baker's going to be hurt.
They play each other in the middle of the season, basically right around Thanksgiving, right around Halloween.
Because Baker, just the way he plays, he gets so dinged up.
Yeah. But they're playing him in the middle of the season. Like Halloween, Thanksgiving is when they're playing.
I would say the Panthers have the best opportunity to go 6-0 in the division.
6-0?
Yeah.
They get the Falcons the last game of the year. That would be such a sweat, dude. Oh, my gosh. Yeah.
If I had to make a bet on that, I would say Panthers.
Love that. I would agree with you. I think the Panthers. Can you? I just saw the November 30th, and I was like, man, can you? Thanksgiving football. That is one of the best football days ever. I just got all excited. I don't want to wish summer away, but I'm like, damn, I can't wait to watch some football, dude.
Yeah, it's football. Gearing up.
All right, Bryce Young over 20.5 passing touchdowns. Tyler Shuck over 20.5 passing touchdowns. They don't have one for the Falcons because they don't know who the quarterback's going to be. And Baker's 25.5 passing touchdowns.
So Baker had 26 passing touchdowns last year. Shuck had 10, but he played the last 6 games?
Yeah.
Am I guessing which one is most likely to pass their over-under?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's rephrase it, because which quarterback will pass their over-under touchdowns? Surpass. There you go.
I'm going to go Shuck, Tyler Shuck.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
It's not Bryce Young. I think it's going to be Baker.
It's definitely not Bryce Young, especially because of the way that they like to and try to establish the football or run the football.
Yeah.
So they're going to want to run it in. And Bryce has the ability to also run it in. I think Tyler Shuck had 10 in not that many games last year. And the Saints like to catch passes with their backs out of the backfield. I think he's the most likely because Baker lost Mike Evans.
Yeah.
And you say what you want. Mike Evans didn't play a lot last year because he was hurt, but Mike Evans, they every time they're in the red zone or inside the 10, at least one of those downs, they're throwing a jump ball or a slant to Mike Evans.
Yeah. I mean, but Ibuka got hurt though. So
I don't know. I think losing Mike Evans for red zone passing touchdowns, I think Baker might take a dip in passing touchdowns.
There we go.
Yeah, so I think out of those 3, Tyler Shuck has the best opportunity.
That means you trust in Kellen Moore, doesn't it?
Well, for the sake of this bet, yes.
Why is this all the way over there? What did I do?
I don't know. I don't know what you've been doing this whole time. You've been messing with it.
Well, now, what did I just do? I was trying to get the dad blame thing. Whatever. Okay. I'm going Baker. That's a great point. But Baker slings the football, dude. That's what I'm going off of. I'm going Baker slinging the football everywhere. I don't know what I've done to this.
I don't either.
There we go. There we go. All right. That was infuriating me. All right. Now, next question. Which receiver will surpass their over-under receiving yards? Ted McMillan is 949.5. Chris Olave is 1,024.5. Drake London is 1,149.5. Emeka Egbuka is 899.5. We should go under on that. Who's going to be under or over? What do you think?
Well, don't you think Ibuka is going to be the one that's benefiting because he's going to get more targets?
I almost did Kyle Pitts, but it's Egbuka, yeah. 899.5 for Egbuka, 1149.5 for Drake London, 1024.5 for Olave. I don't think that's going to happen. And then 949 for Ted McMillan. I just don't think they're going to throw the football enough for Ted McMillan to get that many.
Well, it's also his second year, so people have all off season to see tape on him and scheme for him.
I still think Bryce Young is going to throw that many yards. If I had to pick, if I'm picking, it's definitely not Drake London because we have no idea who the quarterback is.
Right.
I would say it's Egbuka.
That's what I'm saying. He had 938 last year.
And that was with Mike Evans.
Yes. So he's getting more targets this year.
So we both think Egbuka?
Yes.
Okay. I'm with you on that one. What about which coach would have the hottest?
Ted McMillan had 1,000 yards last year.
Did he?
Yeah. 17 games.
Are you not going to believe in Tyler Shuck? You don't think he can feed Olave?
What was Olave's?
Hang on. 1024.5.
1024.5. He had 1,100 yards last year in 16
Really?
games. Yeah.
How did he have 1,100 yards? I thought he was hurt the entire time.
He played 16 games last year.
Who was their quarterback before Shuck?
The dude from South Carolina.
Oh, Sprattler.
Yeah, Rattler. Spencer Rattler.
That's impressive.
He averaged 11 yards a catch.
They got elite wide receivers in this division. That's pretty good.
McMillan averaged 14 yards a catch. Ibuka averaged almost 15 yards a catch.
Are you sticking with Ibuka now, or are you changing your mind?
Mike London didn't have 1,000 yards last year.
Drake London didn't have Mike London's a coach for Richmond.
Yeah, Drake London.
Believe in Mary.
Yeah, but Drake London had 919 yards last year.
Drake London's a touchdown guy
in 12 games.
Oh God, dude, Drake London's good. Drake London's a ball player.
He crushed the Bills. That's why they beat the Bills.
He's a ball player. I like Drake London a lot.
I think the person most likely. Oh man, this is more receiving yards.
Do you want to make it over under?
I was thinking over. If it's the most likely to be over under their number, then it's definitely Ibuka. That's what I was guessing. But the most yards, if it's the most yards out of all these guys, I'm gonna go Olave. Yeah.
Look at us, dude. Look at us. Hey.
Are we planting our
flag? Dude, let's go. Is this DFS?
Are we planting our flag?
Which coach would have the hottest seat if their team sucked?
Bowles.
Yeah.
Bowles has the hottest seat in the division because he blew it last year. If they get close and he blows it again,
Canales?
They just made the playoffs for the first time in
That's
10
true.
years. He's okay for at least 2 more.
You're right.
I'm with you. It's got. I mean, I could do this for the sake of the argument. I could say that Kellen Moore's job, if he doesn't win more than 3 games.
No, we have to have integrity.
Bulls is definitely has the hottest seat right now in this division.
Okay. I love these defensive questions that I found. More likely defense to go top 5 again. Last week it was like total yards for Houston and like rushing yards against for can't remember who it was. Jacksonville. Yeah. More likely for a defensive top 5 again. New Orleans passing yards against because they were 4th in the league for passing yards against. You couldn't throw on them. Or Tampa Bay's rushing yards against. You couldn't run the ball on Tampa Bay.
Well, you said that New Orleans lost
Cam Jordan.
And
who else did they lose? They lost somebody else too.
So I'd probably say Tampa Bay. Because Atlanta and the Saints don't really run it that well. And if you've schemed the Panthers because you play them more times, you probably have a good idea of what they're doing trying to run the ball. So that's 6 games right there that you can have a low rushing yards against average.
Yeah.
So I also build on that. I'd probably say Tampa.
I also think Tampa Bay passing yard or New Orleans passing yards against. I think New Orleans was losing a lot.
Yeah.
So teams weren't throwing the ball against them.
That's true too. Yeah.
You know, so I think this year New Orleans is actually going to be somewhat competitive, I think. Second or third year. What is it? The third year in Kellen or second year in Kellen Moore's system?
Second.
Yeah. So I think Tampa getting because that's what Todd Bowles does too. He's a defensive guy.
Yeah.
Which team will pass their over/under win total? Let me pull that up. Hold on. Okay. So the over/under win total for the Panthers is 7.5. It's 7.5 for the Saints. It's 7.5 for the Falcons. And it's 8.5 for the Bucks. So everybody's 7.5 except for the Bucks with 8.5.
Who do they play again? What division?
NFC North, AFC North. That's and the Broncos play the Panthers have to play the Broncos. They have to play the Eagles. Dude, the Panthers have
because they won because they got first place in the division. They have to play
they're in
first
trouble.
place. Yeah,
they're in trouble, and they have to play the Seahawks. That's brutal. I don't know, dude. They may not. I don't know. They have to dominate their division because they have brutal.
Yeah, because I mean, I was in my head. I was like, it's definitely going to be the Panthers getting over 7.5. But I mean, they won the division last year at 8.
Yeah,
they're saying they're saying the Saints are get a lot better.
I think the Saints are going to have the best schedule. You know, because they finished last, didn't they?
Yes.
Shout out Matt Ryan.
Three-way tie. It was a 3-way tie for first.
This is so great talking football. Yeah, the Saints were only like 1 loss behind. I'm pretty sure. So
I'm gonna go Saints. I have to.
Okay, so the Saints are going to play. Obviously they play the AFC North, NFC North, but the Saints are going to get to play the Raiders at home. They're going to get to play the Giants, and they're going to get to play the Cardinals. Oh my dude, this is Saints all day.
Yeah, Saints might win the division. Wow, do all my picks look great right now?
Damn, we just talked ourselves into the Saints going worst to first.
You
can bet that, by the way.
To win the division, what are the Saints?
Let's see. They are plus 265. So betting people know that the Saints, they're the second favorite to win the division. That schedule is the Cardinals. Are you kidding me? The Cardinals, the Raiders, and the Giants.
Remind me tomorrow.
Okay.
I will do that.
Wow. Okay, so the Falcons, the Falcons play the 49ers, the Commanders, and And their other out of schedule game
to me, the Falcons and the Commanders should be in the same division.
Yeah, it's true. And they play who else do they play? Chiefs. Oh gosh, Falcons. Yikes.
But when do they play the Chiefs?
November 15th.
Oh, yeah, Patrick Mahomes will be back.
I don't see they could beat the Browns. They're going to win a couple division games. They're going to lose to the Niners. This is the Saints might be who the Buccaneers play. Okay, so the Buccaneers, AFC North, NFC North.
They play the Rams.
They play the Cowboys. They play they play the Chargers. Damn, dude, this is
yeah, but they're gonna beat the Cowboys because Baker went to Oklahoma. So that's
true. Rivalry game. Yeah. Plant your flag. The Bucks, dude.
Saints are winning the division.
Dude, I think you're right. Their schedule is easily the best one. All they got to do is win 4 division games.
Yeah.
And they can get. Wow. I think I'm with you.
Yeah.
Are we going Saints to win the division?
Yep. Yeah.
I agree.
Don't the Cardinals have a bad pass defense too?
Yeah. Their defense was awful.
I'm just saying, my picks are looking really good.
I still think Baker and them are going to Baker and Egbuka. Yeah. I think I love going through schedules, dude. That's so much fun. All right. That's the NFC South. We did it. All right. I don't think there's much left after. Oh, golf. That's what it was. We got to talk about the Scottish Open real quick. And then
Scottish Open.
What are you, British? Dude, how about this? Every year from now on, Butch P's entrance to the Scottish Open is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
He shaved an S into his goatee to combat the guy who did the freaking Grinch who in Whoville mustache.
Remember when he painted his face like William Wallace?
Dude, that's on our YouTube channel. Every time I open the YouTube page, it's him and his stupid face.
I love it.
Anyway, shout out the Scottish Open. Every time it comes around, it always reminds me of that. It's hilarious. Okay, Scottish Open. Scotty's the favorite for the Genesis Scottish Open. Then it's Rory, then it's Rahm, then Xander, then Fitzpatrick, then Oberg, then Fleetwood, then Wyndham Clark, and then Goddard. So a couple of Americans on there. Suck it.
Where's Bobby Mack?
I don't know. He hadn't been playing well.
But he always plays well here.
I know. That's why. This is a link style. So if you can hit the piss out of the golf ball, you're going to be okay. And you're gearing up for the Open Championship. I cannot wait to watch the Open Championship.
I love that Rahm gets to play in this.
Yeah, all the live guys are playing in this.
Nice.
I think it's part of the DP. Like it's a combination of DP.
Yeah.
So, why everybody came was for the make the cut parlay. Okay. We're going Tyrrell Hatton to make the cut. We're going to take a couple of bombs, a couple of just make your layups, make your free throws. Tyrrell Hatton. You definitely want foreign guys when you're playing overseas. You know what I'm saying? So I put Bobby Mack in there, former champion of the Scottish Open. Tyrrell Hatton, Christopher Wrighton, the Norwegian. He's riding the high. Everybody loves him. Wyndham Clark's playing amazing golf. And our long shot to make the cut to juice this thing up a little bit to plus 912 is Andrew Putnam. He's playing good golf. There's your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Putnam's going to be the wild card. I love it. What do you think about that?
Love it.
Okay, 5-pick parlay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, hang the banner. Beach season is here. Go to fourthquarterperformance.com. Promo code GOATS20. Get your creatine, get your protein, get your BCAAs, get your super greens. Let's hang the banner for LeBron James for getting on a exercise ball and doing curl to press. And Quinshon Judkins getting on there. Bro, do you know how hard it is to do this? Hop off And then everybody proceeded to do this who has never lifted weights. And it was a hilarious thread of just semi-in shape, middle-aged men kneeling on an exercise ball, curl to pressing dumbbells.
Of that.
Like, and by the way, as a movement specialist, I've never once done this with anybody. This is absolutely unnecessary. I don't know what he's doing here and why he's doing it. I mean, we know why he's doing it, but what is this? Like, I don't know. It's, again, exercise has become.
Yeah, I mean, what are those? 15s?
No, they're 30s. There's actually a community note saying somebody said, you know, they got community noted into 30 pounds. Somebody said it was something else. So anyways, hang the banner for LeBron for getting and good for him, but dude, that's a useless exercise. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we did it. Episode 413, NFC South, talked about World Cup, USA, put a bow on it. Can't wait to watch the games. I hate the times, but we're almost ready to play the football music. So
let's go.
Episode 413. Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday.
Yeah. Let's get ready for the beach, dude. 2 weeks.
Wow.
Let's do it.
Go Bills.
Go Niners.